What's up, guys? Spin Firearms here, and people over here know me as being a hardcore Glock fanboy. I'm ride or die for Glock. I love anything Glock, and that is sort of true, so I can't even deny it, and I'm not going to try and deny it. They also know me as being a Smith & Wesson fanboy, especially with firearms like this and my M&P 40C and stuff like that. But at the same time, one thing they don't know about me is I love Taurus firearms. As you can see, I got a G3C right here. Got another G3C in the safe. I got two GX4s. And I also have this thing right here, which is the TX22. This is not the compact. This is the larger size. But it's absolutely awesome. Before we get started, hit the like button. Drop a comment down below. Tell me what you think of Taurus. And tell me, is this not the best 22 long rifle in the business? Now, when I first picked this thing up, I felt great about it. Because I held it in my hand and I said, oh my goodness. People love the way HKs feel as well as I do, but if you grab the TX22, there is no comfortable. I don't think I've ever felt a more comfortable handgun. For my hands, I wear size large gloves. This is perfect. The palm swell, everything is just on point. Now, I understood going into it that it's not going to have the best finish and it's not going to just be the best overall everything till I started shooting it. Then I realized this is the best 22 out there for the value. Maybe not even for the value. This can compete with almost every other 22 on the market. That's a semi-automatic polymer framed 22. And we're going to go over some of the features on why I love it so much. One, the ergonomics. I kid you not, this is not, I don't know how they made it so perfect, but it's perfect. Two, everything functions. It holds 16 rounds of 22, so 17 rounds plus one in the head. And it has the pull-down tab, similar to something like the Smith & Wesson 380 EZ, and that makes it super easy for loading. Now, this one does have a safety. I have no clue why they'd put a safety on a 22 long rifle. It doesn't make any sense to me, but it doesn't get in the way, doesn't bother me, doesn't affect me. Next up, I got the Cerakoting. If you guys get a Taurus, get a Cerakoted version, I promise you. I have no holster time with this exact 22. My other 22 is some holster time. This thing just looks like crap. And this is my least shot Taurus. And it looks terrible. If you guys are going to get a Taurus, get a Cerakote job. Pay the extra $30 or $50, whatever. It's worth it. Because this is actually held up. Next up, you have a rail. Because the only purpose of the 22 should be for plinking, night fun, range fun. And that's exactly what I use this for. Also, to learn overall shooting fundamentals. So, that's a great way to do things. Another thing Taurus always does great are these memory pads. They did it awesome on the GX4. They did it awesome on the G3C. Just having something, a gas pedal, if you will, just to fight that recoil, which in a 22 long rifle, there is no recoil in this. But I still like that because if it's consistent across your firearms, that's easier on your brain. Also, keep that finger off the trigger. You'll feel that little indent. Now, the firearm is a great firearm in many ways. I don't see where they cut any corners because I've had very little issues, and all my issues were ammo related because I run certain ammo and it just runs flawlessly for 1,000 rounds. Then I run some ammo and I have an issue every, like 3 issues for 500 rounds, stuff like that. But let's drop this mag one more time. Look at this slide. This firearm, honestly, when you pick it up, it feels like a toy. It feels like something you'd buy at like a Target. This is just, it's butter. It's perfect. Now check out this trigger, right? This is the most beautiful trigger, the best feeling trigger, and I like the way that it's very comparable to some of these everyday carry defensive triggers in the way it's shaped. So I like that, like going across platform to platform, but at the same time, it is so crisp, it is so light, the bounce back is perfect. I don't think there's a better 22 out there. And I heard the compact is great. So if the compact's anything like this, it is going to be an awesome firearm. On top of that, comes with 3-dot adjustable rear sights. And these sights have been perfect. This thing's accurate. And it is a very easy firearm to just take care of, right? Because 22 long rifle gets very dirty, very fast. The takedown's a little different, but it's not a big deal. It's very easy to learn. Which if you want to look it up, there's a million videos out there, but you basically lock that back, pull that down, and the slide just pops off. But the texturing is perfect, the ergonomics, the shootability. Literally, you can mag dump this in 2 seconds. My first impressions video of me shooting this is up on my channel. Go look at it. Go look at it. I had a blast shooting this thing. This thing's absolutely beautiful. I've owned it for over a year now. I mean, it's my only 22 long rifle, and it's the only one I really need. It's fun. And also, hopefully, as my kids grow older, this is what they can learn on a 22 long rifle. I want my kids to learn gun safety and respect guns and their power and everything else they have to offer, and this is a great way to do it. So I think out of everything, everyone eventually should get a 22 long rifle, but the best part about this is the price. You're getting an amazing firearm for the price. And all 22 long rifles have problems, so the fact that I've had a couple issues in this isn't a big deal. 22 long rifles and pistols have issues, just is what it is. Pick the right ammo, clean it, polish your feed ramp, and you'll be good. That's my review of the Taurus TX22, the best 22 long rifle pistol on the market.